Hiya, buddies. Welcome to the podcast.
The Positive Podcast.
Positive podcast today. We're very positive today. Today's feeling good. We're feeling great. Why wouldn't you?
It's still 2025.
You have a choice. You can feel any way that you want to feel.
So I tell my kids and people in my house, you can choose to feel how you feel, but
feel how you feel. If you want to feel that way, you can feel that way. If you don't want to feel, you don't grab a hold of it and change it. Yeah. It's the kind of day we're having. Based on the temp in here, Jack, who's having the best day?
Probably Rhett.
That's
maybe Cabby. Is Cabby here still?
Cabby left.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Cabby would have been
inspired either. Usually he's
A flip side, who's having the worst day?
It's probably a tie between me and you.
I think it might still
I
be
want to
you.
throw my hat in the ring. I want to.
You throw your hat in? Okay.
There's a lot going on behind the scenes with old Retro. I could see that you guys were down, but being the good team guy, I'm trying to, like you said,
rally the troops.
Trying to find some ray of sunshine, and I guess that's my role today.
Yeah.
I'm good at that.
You know what I'm seeing? It's technicalities.
Yeah, Jack's dealing with
some technical issues. I've had some technical issues, which is really, when you think about it, it's not something to get you down. It's not something to sidetrack and
the end of the world, no.
Just say fuck it.
Just ignore it and move on.
Just say fuck it and move on.
Let's go for a drink.
Welcome to the show, a presentation of Bet365. Game props, player props, totals, the money line, whatever your bet is, it's never ordinary at Bet365. Download the app. Get into the game. And we've got the super chat going for you today. Proceeds going to the youth centers of Calgary, helping out the kids of our city. All of it with your generosity. We'll put your comments with that are accompanied with a little cash donation. We'll put them on the show for you. We'll talk about it.
Sorry to interrupt you. Good. If Pinder reaches out, Jack, do not let him in the show.
Yeah, it's
worried that this is about the time when he'll start feeling the need to, and that will just put us right over the edge.
I don't think we saw him last night, did we? After Burner?
No, I haven't heard from him at all.
Yeah. Glorious.
Good for him.
Yeah, glorious.
Usually he's sending a million things in the Pinder report.
That's
I know.
Yeah,
usually nothing.
Yeah, because he doesn't know how to put them in the file himself.
No, he has no idea.
Yeah.
It's hard.
No. It's the same as sending it to Jack. It's just adding another step in the process.
It's a here you do
like,
this.
Yes. Take a photo and either put it in the folder or just send it to me and then I put it in the folder.
Okay, so he's got it on his screen. Let me.
Yeah.
So it's there, and so you can click to folder or click
to Jack
to email.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's either it's as easy as that sounds.
It's the same amount of clicks.
Yeah. It'd be like if you were sitting at a table, the three of us, and you needed to hand something to Jack. You hand it to me first, so then I then hand it to Jack. There's absolutely too many steps. It's a 3-step, it's like a 2-step thing with 3 steps in it.
1 step forward,
2 steps back. Well, here we are. Flames last night. Low event hockey is how they characterized it. Mike Futa and David Amber electrifying on the old Sportsnet broadcast. Electric.
Skipped.
Yeah, electric. You didn't watch the game, eh? Did you?
Of course I did.
Yeah.
I watched it when I got home.
Yeah.
So I saw the
9 minutes.
Yeah.
5.
No, I saw the overtime goal.
Yeah.
And then I got this. Well, maybe I get in trouble. There's new vehicles. They got that fancy Bluetooth.
Yeah.
And you can watch.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I saw some.
Saw enough.
I listened on the way home to old Wilsey, and when Wilsey's falling asleep during the game, I know it's not going to be.
Yeah.
Must watch.
No, it was.
I thought him and Megan said something about, well, the Flames don't have a shot yet in the third, and Wilsey said, well, I guess the only saving grace is the Bruins have 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they ended
That
with
wasn't at the end of the third, but
they had one shot in the third, protecting that 1-1 tie.
so it was just
Yeah.
basically a whole period.
Yeah,
Okay.
shots were 25-20 in favor of the Bruins. Goal in the first period, kind of Andrew Peak cutting to the net, loses control of it, and it kind of finds its way through. It's, did he kick it or not kick it? No, it's just
Goal interference.
It's like this game is going to need all the goals. It just we can't be calling off goals. And then Blake Coleman, what a year!
The Texas Tiger.
The Texas Tiger.
That's just effing terrible, by the way.
It's not great.
Now I hope he's being cheeky with it, and
It's
if
his
you
old
are,
man.
then it's okay.
Yeah, it was his dad on the dad's trip. He called him the corner whiteboard. We're going to break it down.
This is big. Good finish in the corner there. Way to go.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Jack. Or are you looking for the whiteboard?
No, I was going to, because that is part of it, is that's Coronado and our buddy Zadorov tied up in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
And they got tied up, and one was hanging on to the other guy's stick, and the other guy was hanging on to his stick, and they kind of started to mess around, and then Zadorov falls down. Anyway.
What I was laughing at was, this is really cheeky. Watch this beauty. This is a Rhett Warner assist from the blue line.
The sure-footedness of Hanley at the blue line. But again, for Blake Coleman, if not Lomberg, got to be one of the hottest goal scorers for this team right now.
He is handsome.
12 on the year. That leads the team.
Yeah. For Blake Coleman, it's
unbelievable. Last year he had
damn
15.
fine.
It was like, well, you can't count on Coleman to be getting those kind of goals again. Look at him. It's doing great. And they get to overtime, and Connor Zary, a guy that we're both fans. It's been not a great year for
not productive.
Connor Zary.
Still hopeful that things are coming around.
You felt like if the guy could just stay healthy for any amount of time, he'd really start to take off.
He's due for a good second half.
I hope you're right.
I think the injuries, I don't care what it shows. Spots where you're like, there's a lot of talent there.
Yeah. I was saying to Kent last night on Afterburner, I kind of like it better when he's got a bit of prick in his game. You know, because the guy can be a bit of a prick.
It's hard to teach kids that.
And is that a confidence thing when maybe you feel like you're not scoring and you're down and your confidence level is down? It's harder.
Probably confidence. It's energy. It's focusing on. I think a lot of it would be: are you just out there having fun and playing your ass off, or are you worried about I haven't put up some points? Or I do think that.
So it's another win for these Flames.
Good for them, and I'm not surprised it was a dog's breakfast. They had the big game, get the days off. You had the back-to-back against the Oilers, and then Boston comes to town. And unless you hate Lindholm or Zadorov, what are you excited about?
Yeah.
It's still the holiday season. I don't care what anyone says. Those guys, they got families around, and they've had to live it too.
Outside of John Beecher, not a lot of reason to have a lot of animosity towards the Boston Bruins.
No, because you don't even know what the Bruins are anymore.
Yeah. We talk again. What are they? And I don't know what they are. They don't look strong. They have a couple of guys out, but they're not game changers. This is their team. Okay,
they're mucky middle.
They're mucky middle. They paid the goalie last year. They brought in Zadorov and Lindholm on July 1. Those are their guys. Obviously, McAvoy's back there and Hampus Lindholm, but it's not a young team.
Is there a little bit of JETE in Boston?
Window closing?
Just overall the way they're built. It's from the goaltender out, and I don't know if Swayman's been what they were hoping for the last year and a half. The D, McAvoy's good. Zadorov is Zadorov. I think Lorai's supposed to be good. He was supposed to be turning into something. The Jets have Hellebuck. They've got Morrissey. They've got Pionk, and they've got solid.
I feel like the Jets are still a level up.
Maybe. Pasternak and
Pasternak Pasternak's, I mean, he should be a stud. Didn't see a lot out of him last night.
I think he's frustrated. I think Pasternak's going, Jesus, I had a real good thing here. We were a first place team. I'm playing with Marchand and Bergevin and whoever else. And all of a sudden, what did I do?
I do like Bergevin. He was great. Everybody liked him. Anyway, and you know what? Because they had been losing some games and reading. They need to get this Aspero back. The defenseman was playing really well, and they've not. Is that the same guy? Yeah, that's the guy who was with the Wranglers a year ago. It's like, so you're relying on this guy to come in and shift your fortunes. They did make, and you said yesterday, you don't tinker with the lines. It's funny with the lines. It's almost as though Huska's listening, and he's like, "Go ahead, Warner, tell me what to do," and then goes and flips it. You're like, "Would you could move these lines around? Do Backlund, like, do these guys have to be together all the time?" Yeah, they do. Yeah. And then yesterday, you're like, "Yeah, I kind of like it. You don't need to shift anything. Move some guys around. Put Zary with Huberdeau and Frost. Took Coronado and put him with Backlund and Coleman."
I think that's a sign he doesn't like what Coronado's been up to.
I said, is that a message for Zary? Is it a message for Coronado? I like Coronado, but if he's not scoring, he's not doing a whole lot, is he? He's kind of cardio, skating around. Look at me go.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
it's probably a little disrespectful, but he's a guy who was healthy scratched not that long ago, and then
he has responded when called out. Problem is, are we having to call you out all the time?
Yeah, don't every 10, 12 games, don't want to have to be moving lines around or moving you upstairs for a game. That said, it's fine.
Worked. They won. Their game under 500. They could be 500 by 2016. They could be 500 by 2016. Well, not sure if you heard me there.
I just,
we talked about, so they sucked out of the gate.
Yeah.
100%. A year ago, we thought they were going to suck. They were better than we ever imagined.
Right.
Battled for a playoff spot. And then they suck out of the gate, and we're like, okay, this is your opportunity to make sure you get high-end talent in here. And they told us to go pound sand.
They did.
We believe in this group, which is fine. And it's turning out that belief is decently warranted. On the other hand, you feel like you're closing the door on the opportunity to dump guys now because you're going to put yourself back in the mix of, and I don't know where this turns out or how it turns out.
Yeah.
Because they are playing well, and you want to kind of cheer for a team that's working and playing hard.
Well, yeah, you feel like
they are. And
you
it's like,
feel,
yeah, but you idiots are dropping the ball.
You feel like a bit of a dick.
Yeah.
You're you're trying to take away everybody's fun. We're not trying to do that. We'll get into it, but
pike bomb, pike bomb. It's a pike bomb. Pike bomb, baby, make pike bomb, pike bomb, pike bomb. It's a pike bomb. Get ready for a big pike bomb.
Damn, we had the same thing going. You click.
Ryan Pike. Devin Cooley has signed a 2-year contract extension with the team, 2 times $1.35 million.
Merry Christmas, kid.
Yeah, it's fine. It's.
They must like him in the room. That's good for him. Awesome. What? Yeah, that's a big part of being a backup.
Oh, they must like him in the room. I don't know. Well, there's 2 ways I see it. Good job, kid. Good for him. Came in. He's a good guy. Gets a contract 2 years. There was no guarantee he would. I would just like a one-way deal, please. Just if I could not be in the American. This is better than that. He has started 10 games, going 4-4-2 in those 10. Now it's the team. I get it. 914, 2.40. It's also a bit of a commentary on their state of affairs in net. It's Wolf, and then it's just whatever. So this is what you do: is you find a guy and you sign him. And they went and found Prosvetov, and obviously not super enthralled with what he's brought to the table. They've got some other guys at the American Hockey League level, but Devin Cooley played 10 games and got himself.
I almost he make his own decisions. It's curious to me if I'm Devin Cooley. And I'm looking around the league at all these dusters that are making tons of money and fake starters.
Yeah.
And teams desperate for goaltending. You're jumping on. I mean, you don't have a huge track record to walk in and negotiate for 5. But you're not going to get any opportunity to ever become a number 1.
Like, it's always that musical chairs with goalies. There's just so few jobs. And because it was not that long ago, he didn't know if he was even going to get the backup job. And when he won the backup job, the guy was on cloud 9. It's like, oh my God, it's unbelievable. I'm in the NHL. And then a 2-year contract extension comes across. I think it would be hard to slide it back across and say, no, I'm good. I mean, he's 28.
But if you wanted to go, and how old is he?
28.
It's not. I think it's a great job by the Flames, actually.
Okay.
Because it's cheap enough where they can, if he's goes complete dog shit and they've got someone else, but they don't need anyone else. Right? You know what I mean? Like, I don't think they're desperate in developing someone else yet. They're probably going, perfect. We'll get this guy in here. He's well liked, 2 years, cheap as chips.
Yeah.
2 years, 3 years out, 2.5 years. We'll start looking, because then by that time we could develop a guy for 6 years and maybe Wolf will be on his way.
Yeah. No,
I think it's a good deal.
For the Flames, why not? You don't have anybody else banging on the door. This guy, like you say, if we kind of laugh, he is well liked. And they're both Californians, eh? Those Los Gatos.
Well, you'd want to hang your hat here instead of California. It's beyond me, but whatever.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to do that. No. Well, congrats to Devin Cooley.
And the Flames.
For getting the deal done.
That's a good job. I can't believe Conroy works during the holidays. Good for you, kid.
Well, he's got so much. He's got to be watching this team. He's got the Wranglers on the go.
He's probably
World Juniors.
Oh, he's in the States, Minnesota. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Hanging out with his boy, Billy G.
Think so?
Oh, tight as chip. Tight as
tight as chips.
Chips are tight.
Yeah, chips are very tight.
Chipitis. There was a chip I made at the ski hill the other day.
Really?
Tables flipped over. Chips everywhere.
No good. Did I mention we're in the McLeod Law Studios, Jack? I don't think I did.
No, you
McLeod
didn't.
Law LLP. They are the very best. Calgary-based, Calgary-born, Calgary, and they care about Calgarians. When you need legal assistance, you want to feel good about it. You want to feel that the people who are taking your cause and taking up these people are the best. And that's the nice thing, is they are here. It's face-to-face. It's not over Zooms. It's not over telephone calls. It's face-to-face. And they are, in fact, the very best at what they do. McLeod-law.com. We got a big 2026, I think, on the way with these guys.
Well, I think they negotiated Cooley's contract too, so
good for them. Wow. And
got him involved.
And you've said it's a win-win, so that makes sense. The player's happy, the team's happy.
Everybody's happy.
Tremendous. So we were talking about something. I don't know. Oh, the team. Can we look at we'll look at the standings, because it's another 2 points for the Flames, and there were some teams that played last night in and around them, and they didn't win.
It's not.
So the Flames kind of go up.
Our October take is not a great take right now. But I'm taking credit for this. I did say at one point, are they actually a last place team based on their roster?
Was that the bottom 10, more or less, right there? Something like that.
Yeah, I almost want more, because 38 points to 40.
Yeah.
That's
observations.
Overnight.
You look at the bottom 8 teams there, all of them from the West.
There has to be, Winnipeg's a terrible place to live and exist, but when you're losing, that was the one thing they had, was a good hockey team, and apparently not anymore.
The Jets are second. I know we talked about it yesterday. I said, yeah, by Christmas, they should not be there. They may not be Colorado or Dallas, but they're not 34
Where did
points.
they finish last year?
Well, they were a playoff team.
Were
They had home ice
they
against
had
St.
home
Louis
ice.
in round 1, right?
Yeah.
So it's no bueno. So do we just kind of zoom in? Is that what we did there?
No, I mean, this is the West.
This is the West.
Oh, I see. Yeah, so I guess for the West, whatever. But I was just kind of looking at the bottom of the league standings because I feel like that's the conference. Are you
all West anywhere?
Are you a lottery pick team or are you wild card? And still, you're with 38 points. You're not that far from the bottom, and you're not that far from a wild card. The kicker to me is if you're, it's fine, and I'm not saying you're wrong. At the start of the year, they're not this bad. They're okay, so they're not that bad.
Who is?
But they're still a team that should really be strongly considering getting younger and trading assets away. Call it a rebuild if you want. I don't care what you call it. It's just what you do with what you're given. And with this roster, the way it's made up, the guys' ages and what they're making and all of that.
I 100% agree, because when I look at those other rosters, they're still, damn it, I want it back now. I mean, Winnipeg has stars. Chicago has stars. Nashville, they would be similar to the Flames in my estimation, where they've signed a bunch of older guys that are no longer stars. And that's tough sledding. I forget all.
And there's some other team. I mean, whatever Seattle is, but it's they had a bad start, and I guess if they had more points, would we really view them differently? I really think. Just sober observation. You're not going to be sucked in by thinking, this is.
I wouldn't think of them differently, but a lot of people in town would. If you added 3 wins in October, you're now above 500, and that's not. They didn't have many wins. Like, they were absolutely dog shit to start the season. So adding 3 wins isn't far-fetched to in a month, and they would be. The problem being is that we haven't said it for a year. We haven't said it for 2 years. We've said it since Gaudreau and Monahan and Bennett and Tkachuk all effed off. You have to redo this. You have to redo this. I'm not convinced they're convinced of. Well,
no, I don't think they
don't believe they're convinced of it at all.
No, and if they are convinced of it, they're not admitting it or they're not saying it.
No, and it's their prerogative to go about it, because they're in a way they're saying well, they don't care our opinion anyway, but you guys are idiots. Look at us. We're 500 now, just right on New Year. We've got half the season to scratch a claw. How far out of the playoff spot? 2, 3,
I believe
4?
it's 3 points.
3 points? Like if they walked in here and you wanted to have a debate,
I know.
If you're McLeod Law and I'm McLeod Law and we're debating the Flames, you can stand on either side of the fence and argue it. There's ground to stand on. But I don't buy it, because you are not. Did you watch Colorado last night?
Yeah, if you've watched Colorado on any given night, they're the toast of the league. But at the same, that's who you would be facing if you get into a wild card spot. That's what you're taking on. Good luck.
Oh, you're gonna get your ass whooped.
Like, good luck. The best you can hope for is the gentleman's sweep. You might get a wolf steal somewhere along the way. And with every passing year,
you're not keeping
Coleman
up.
and Backlund are playing great right now.
Awesome.
You want to wager that's going to continue for much longer?
Well, you know what I love is that they have all this science nowadays, right? And numbers and stats and blah bullshit.
Yeah.
Predictions and blah blah blah. I don't even know what they call it anymore. It used to be one thing called Corsi. Now,
there's analytics and all kinds.
That's the word I'm looking for. What are the analytics on 35-year-old forwards?
Yeah, I was going to say you don't need science to just look at birth certificates.
Or if you have to base all your decisions on this, then look at it. Maybe that's our gig. We should do the analytics on 35-year-old forwards and what the likelihood of continued success is. Blake Coleman on a Dallas Stars team this year, one F of a player.
Yes.
That is Blake Coleman on a Stanley Cup contender.
Yeah.
Holy F, what a contributor.
Drop Nazem Kadri into Colorado.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Yes.
Not when they're your kingpins. They are not the pivot points that lead you to success. Come on, McLeod Law. Argue.
But it's, yeah. And you give credit to the coaches and the players because they are, in my estimation, and there's a chance I'm wrong, but in my estimate, this is about peak performance. 10-2 and whatever on home ice, and this is as good as it gets, and I don't know that it's sustainable for a lot longer.
Well, 10-2-1 with anyone is not so numbers. So feel free to prove us wrong again, but it's highly unlikely. Highly unlikely. And I said it to a bunch of people over the break. I never thought they should be last place, but I thought they should have taken advantage of being in last place. They're not. So, okay, they've climbed out of it. What they have is a group of guys that when they show up every game, they have depth. So if everyone's on the same page, they can and wants to compete, they can do that. But it takes 82 full-out efforts, 4 lines, and 6 defensemen, and the goaltender in 82 of your games. Because you don't have any game breakers. You don't have anyone that's going to get you 2 points just because. You might say Wolf, but I don't think he's been that this year. Can he be? Yes. Do I think he's absolutely? He's not Dominic Hasek. He's not going to get 6 shutouts in December.
No.
He's a really good goalie. But that's what you have as a team. You have a group of pieces, a bunch of parts that are NHLers. And if they show up and work their asses off, they can give themselves a chance to win. We should celebrate it. The problem being is we've had this for a long time in this city, and we're looking for more. And you can look up north and go, holy F, would it be nice to have a run at a Stanley Cup? It sucked for them to lose. I'm happy they didn't win. A semifinal appearance would be real, and you're not going to get that out of these guys because when the other teams that are really good get in the playoffs and they have more talent and they work as hard as you get your ass whooped.
Yeah, you want to have that team that if they go on a run and that's a logical expectation of what the team's capable of.
A decade of good hockey.
All due respect to you guys, 04, that was it was Cinderella shit.
Flash in the pan.
To have a team that you're not, can they get into it? Oh, where are you finishing in the playoffs? Playoffs is, we're going to get through 82 and then it begins. All of this would be great if they were embracing more of a turn.
And part of the sort.
But I worry because I do say judge by their actions, not by their words. So I'm kind of talking out of both sides of my mouth here. But if this continues and they're right around, I do wonder, because there will be 3 options with Rasmus Andersson specifically. You trade him, you re-sign him, or you let the contract play out and then he bolts. I think those are the 3 options.
I know what I think they'll do.
I'll guess. I think you think they're going to sign him.
I think they will want to sign him. I don't know if they'll be able to. I think they'll walk him to free agency at minimum.
Oh boy, I hope
at minimum.
No.
Really?
I do. I think they're going
to
put themselves in a position where because it's what you've said. Their actions are what matter. What have they done in the past? For the past 20-some years, we've compiled players in the hopes of just getting in.
They traded Lindholm. They traded Zadorov.
They asked out. They asked out.
Yeah.
They asked out. Zadorov said, "You guys suck. I'm the best defenseman in the world."
Hannafin.
They wanted to sign Hannafin.
I guess that's the only.
They wanted to sign Hannafin. We just heard how they wished they had some of the players.
That'd be the only wrinkle, is that if they trade, is it a pre-deadline deal, or are they trading the contract rights in the offseason before July 1 bullshit?
And like we just said, you can argue both sides. Rasmus Andersson is playing effing good hockey. 25-minute a night defenseman. He can play. We like how he plays. His effort is often the best on the team.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you want him? Who's playing with these young kids? They're looking at next year. They're saying, we're not going to have this shitty start next year.
And I hear Pinder in my head, because and I think he's right, is that it's all well and good to want to sign him. It's what's the number? Is Rasmus has to be happy. He's
confusing, though. Ryan's confusing, and teams are confusing because the cap's going up, so it doesn't matter. But we can't.
Yeah, no, I know.
I get confused. And then we trade him to another team that will pay him that much. And I'm not saying don't, but they're going to pay him that much, but they're idiots. Or are they? Is he asking so much more to stay here?
That's the thing, that because now there's layers to it. Is I don't know that they should sign him really at all. I think they absolutely should trade him. And then if you sign him, it doesn't feel like there's a hometown discount. And even if there is, it's going to be, well, okay, it's another guy in his 30s that you're going to have with a lot of miles on him. I would just rather that be somebody else's challenge and risk and dice roll. But past history,
their past history speaks to we're status quo and we're going to ride it out. We aren't swinging for fences. And the one that gets me mad is that they won't admit defeat. No. They're telling us that they're a good team. No, you're not. You have not made the playoffs for years.
Yeah. There's
been no playoff success history. Don't tell me that you're good. That's the one that pisses me off. Oh, your guys are playing hard. Huska's coaching them well. I give them credit for their effort. Don't tell me you're a good team. Because good teams win in the playoffs. Michael Backlund's your captain. Everyone's like, oh, cheap shot gets back. Michael Backlund has hardly played a playoff game. He's played more than Gio when he was your captain, but he's hardly played. How many series have they won?
Yeah, it's there again. It's not analytics. That's easy to figure all that out. What they are is they are a average team that there's, I'll say this, there is something sort of special with how they play as a group.
I think they have a good chemistry, and I do believe them when they say they do. In the past, there's been times where it's like, don't tell me you're a good chemistry because I'm watching this BS on the ice. That's not hockey.
Yeah. Because you can see it. There's guys you can see with Klapka and Lomberg and these, and I said, we were talking last night. You look at teams like Toronto, and there's some other teams that they can't, it's so dysfunctional and they can't seem to get things right and they can't come together. And it's not with this team.
No, I don't feel that.
Every line that takes the ice, they go out and they bust their ass and they play hard. They scored 1 goal in regulation and then got a kind of a bounce going their way.
It's not even a criticism.
It's not a shot. It just to me really does seem like it's fairly clear.
But the old Daryl Noodles brings it up all the time, where it's all right, Jack. If you could do it, I don't know if you can quickly, but find a team that's in a playoff spot. Doesn't really like
the roster, you mean?
Yeah, a roster, the roster, and just do the matchups and see.
Oh, yeah. You know what? Jack, I don't even know if you need to.
Yeah, don't bother, but
because you're not going to win many of those battles. Frost, Kadri, Backlund, down the middle.
You have a team of second and third line.
Yes,
it's fine.
You don't have any bona fide first line guys, And Weegar has had a heck of a season, and he's battling, and I like the guy, but it's a struggle. On that power play last night, they do the bump back twice, and he turns.
I don't know what's turned, so I can't decide. Is last year what he was? I don't think so. Is this year what he is? No, I think it's somewhere in the middle. I don't think he's he works his ass off. I don't question that ever. I don't think he's a 20-goal defenseman. I think he's an Olympian. I think he's a real solid defenseman that can help your team and can play some minutes, and it looks like a good teammate. But I don't.
Yeah, so he's 2 years removed. He had 20 goals in 23-24. Last year, 8 goals.
Yeah, but he had
47 points.
Yeah.
And now he went from plus 18 to minus 16. It's a struggle for him.
And how old?
He's 31.
So when do he's 31? I'm telling you.
There's
too much of that. It's not a shot against him. It's against the organization for compiling a bunch of guys that, I don't know, what's the average age? Maybe I'm out to lunch. It feels like those guys, they would be older than most of them.
But it's fine if you're a team that's in the playoffs and you're having success.
Yes.
Not when you're
trying to build into.
Not when you've been missing for years.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Kadri, Andersson, Backlund, 1, 2, 3 in team scoring.
Okay, keep going. So Kadri's 30 mid.
Yeah.
Anderson's 30, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, whatever. Backlund is 30
plus on the back half
6.
of 30.
Then Coronado, then Coleman, then Frost.
Coleman's old. For this world, he's old.
He's 34.
For this world, he's old. He ain't improving. You know what I mean? If you can hold on to status quo, which he's playing damn good hockey, that's all you're praying for. Who else? Huberdeau's old.
The shitty thing for me is that all our best players are old.
Yes, that's what I'm getting at, is that you can say Coronado is, but he's going to have someone to play with.
And it just feels like, to me, if I'm a fan, if I were to sit down and have a beer with the guys running the team and they're, hey, look, no, it's like, all your guys are over 30. No, we're a veteran team. I'll buy his beer and I'm out. I can't listen to this shit.
Well, and your rebuttal was a very good one. Yeah, but you don't make the playoffs with your veteran team. That's
So how many rounds did you win last year with the veteran guys? None. Year before, none. This year, you're not in a playoff spot.
So you're not good enough to get in the playoffs with your veteran team, which was younger years ago.
It's the hardest thing about doing this show because they deserve a lot of credit. It was a slop fest last night.
I am not.
And I'll say what do good teams do? They win when they're not at their best. Oh, they're at whatever. Yeah, there's family in town and it's Christmas. It was a bit of a shit show. They found a way. That's what good teams do. And I seem loath to give them credit, and it's not that.
Yeah, but you're not critiquing the players and their effort. You're critiquing the organization and their approach to what they're trying to sell. That's the criticism.
We do a daily show where you need to have a small, like a micro kind of focus. But I can't, I'm so focused on the big picture that I worry about the short-term success affecting the big picture. And you would hope that they know what they're doing. But I worry at times that they know what they're doing. Because
I think they know what they're doing, but they do things the way they want to.
If you're behind closed doors and you're like, this is great, then yes, because Blake Coleman is playing his balls off. Yeah. He'd bring in a ton in trade. Rasmus Andersson has not been a distraction. He's been a stud. You'd get a ton in a trade. I don't know what you do with Kadri. You don't need to do it right now, but shit.
Why not? If you can make the decision that you're going to try and expedite this, dump.
It's like, oh, what does that do to the room? The room's going to have to get over it. Because if the return is out there for these guys who are playing some of their best hockey that we've seen them play in years. We're going to have to make moves to get better. But if it is one of those, we think we're, look, did you look at the standings? We're right there, guys.
You're going to have to throw in some beers with that.
See you later. Yeah. Coming up tomorrow, I think we'll have Jamie McLennan joining us. I haven't touched base with Jamie. I think that's not very nice. I should have sent him a text saying, kind of Merry Christmas.
I think he got his ass whipped by the Razor, and he has come out of the hospital.
That was the 23rd, right? Yeah. Because I think, he was working last night.
Oh, so he's safe.
Yeah, I saw him working last night, so he survived it at the very least. Yeah. Covering the Ottawa Senators.
I was going to say, like, because we bang the Flames about a little bit, they could look at the Senators. What are they? Because they've been building. They've been stockpiling. They're through this.
They're 1 point out of last in the East.
Oh.
It's been a bit of a struggle. But again, 3 points out of a wild card.
Yeah.
There's no separation.
There's no separation.
3 points out for the Flames, 3 points back of the Sharks for the wild card, and 4 points out of last. All right. Fair enough.
Like how many other teams? All of them. Like where's Chicago? Are they're bottom? 34.
They have 34. Flames have 38.
So Chicago has a long
Bedard skating yesterday. He's expected back here soon. That'll help. But yeah, that doesn't feel like it's a playoff team or a team that's going to go on a real run. The Jets are a funny one. Vancouver have actually been okay since the Quinn Hughes trade. I don't think St. Louis is very good.
No.
And I don't think Nashville or Utah or Seattle are very good.
Yeah, but are they really bad?
I just think those will be the teams when it's said and done. Maybe Winnipeg finds a way to pull themselves out.
Oof. There's a lot of climbing.
It's a lot of climbing.
But then again, I'm only looking at because they're way at the bottom.
Yeah.
Points wise, they're maybe not.
So anyway, I assume Jamie's going to join us tomorrow. He'll do it on the Crystal Waters Plumbing and Heating Insider Hotline. Crystal Waters. Did you have a nice warm Christmas? Bet you did. I know I did. I feel like it was one of those things because the guys at Crystal Waters, they came by and they installed my garage heater, but they also did we're going to look at the mechanical heart of your home.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like it was one of those things where not that it's bad, but I don't know if I had full disclosure, where they're kind of, we'll take a look. Yeah, I mean, there's some things here. Do you have any filters, the furnace filters? Because I'll throw one in there. I feel like it's like, dude, has not been looking after shit. I feel like they were kind of doing me a solid so is there stuff? Yeah, no, I mean, there's a few things we did kind of some cleaning up here. I wonder if they pull that thing off. It's like, oh my God. Okay. Well, he's not here. Is he? Is he up? Okay, good. He's having donuts upstairs. Because this is going to take some work.
Wasn't expecting to see this.
Crystal Waters Plumbing and Heating, your crystal clear choice for home comfort. 403-219-4100. And truly, something goes sideways in your home, something's not working quite right. They are the ones. First thing that pops into your head, crystalclearcalgary.com. Crystal Waters Plumbing and Heating. What do you think Jamie does? He's so wealthy. He does so much. He works so many jobs.
Yeah.
A beautiful home. He's got Teslas driving him around Toronto. Like, what do you get? Literally, the guy that has everything. Because he's a little finicky too, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's kind of
Find
out
a good
tomorrow.
question, actually.
Yeah, we'll find out tomorrow what
He
he's
likes
got going
popcorn.
on. How you feeling, Jack? Yesterday, you said you were kind of battling. You felt okay, but your voice was kind of labored.
I feel better today. I think I sound a little better.
Let's have a drinky show tomorrow.
Should we
And not
start
invite
drinking?
Pinder.
Yeah.
When is Pinder back?
Who
I
cares?
don't know.
New Year's Eve party.
Do you have
Pinder?
Yeah. Now you were saying, Jack, you've got Afterburner tomorrow for the New Year's Eve. It's an early game, and then it's kind of.
I think it's 7:30.
Oh, later game. Okay, never mind.
With my luck, it'll go to overtime.
Yeah,
so,
gotta have some overtime.
Well, I'm not working. I don't think.
It's not you.
I don't think. Well,
Oh,
I don't
thank
know. I
God.
haven't looked. I knew it was last night. Is this ordinarily a big night for you? Do you love the New Year's Eve?
Not really anymore. It's just another day. What am I gonna do?
You floor it because you know the next
Listen
day.
to that
Yeah.
attitude. What am
It's
I
just-
going to do?
What am I gonna do?
It's gone to the point. Every time I go out and floor it, I'm just sick. So I'm just gonna stay at home.
That is true.
Yeah, I've started to notice that, and people in my life have been telling me that.
You
So I
have a
don't-
very flimsy kind of air about you.
yes,
Very delicate flower.
yes. Apparently,
I'm going to have to think about this.
someone brought that up. They're like, every time you go out and get super drunk, you end up sick for like a week. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's true.
Yeah, your batting average on that is quite high.
Yes.
So maybe just staying in. Now you're a big party animal.
Oh, wild guy. Yeah.
What do you got tomorrow?
Oh,
Yeah.
there's been a lot. No, there's been some discussion on a few things.
Mhm.
Got invited to the Gallant's house. Thanks, Wesley.
Oh, okay.
Thought about having a. Usually we go to Castle and
Yeah.
ski. Could do that, but the in-laws are here, and then you feel bad because they don't
Leaving
want to
them
go
behind.
ski. Huh?
Yeah.
But get stuck. Then I'll sit around and do nothing, hanging out, watching Flames game.
Yeah. Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
Maybe
Maybe
I'll
you should
work.
go.
Maybe I should work.
You should go to the game.
Maybe I should do Afterburner.
Yeah, I don't think you want to do that.
No.
No,
Probably not. No.
it is. You know what? It is enough. I'll tell you what, and we don't talk about it enough because we start this show after it's well after 10 o'clock some days, but it's 10, 15, somewhere around there. You're driving into work. You want some. Well, the game was last night. I would like some. We do Afterburner after every game. It's there for your. It's on the YouTube. You can download it, listen to it. There it is.
Oh, that's wearing the shirt.
Right there. Look at
Big
Afterburner.
fan. Big fan. Had on last night.
fire it on in the morning on your commute into work. Here, any number. We got Cammy Kepke, we got Mike Gould, we got Ryan Pike, we
Wilson
got
was saying
myself.
so there was some sort of paradox. That's the paradox. If the team guys do well, the team does well, which makes them more valuable.
You heard Kent throw that out.
I did.
I caught the same thing. It's like paradox. That
This is-
word doesn't come up on our shows very
These
often.
big words.
That's an impressive word. He's, you know what? He's a sharp guy. He's a writer.
Does that make you smart?
I don't think it does, but I know that he's a smart writer.
Oh.
Like he does stuff for the Herald. He's done stuff. He's a sharp dude.
Didn't they give Dahachuk something yesterday?
I don't know.
Yeah, they gave him an award.
Did they? Well, he's deserving. Whatever
he
it
used
is.
to write.
Yeah. Eric Duhatchek, Globe and Mail,
We should look that
Calgary Herald.
up. We should do the Pinder report and put it in there.
Sure. Do the Pinder report. I suppose we could do that. Why wouldn't we do that? We could do it right now. It's the Pinder report. It's brought to you by Village Honda, located in the Northwest Auto Mall and online at villagehonda.com. It's the Boxing Week Spin and Win event for the next day or two. Until the 2nd of January, every spin is a winner. You could earn a CRV bonus of up to $10,000 on all in-stock 2026 CRVs. That is now at Village Honda. VillageHonda.com is the website. Flames Nation. Yeah, they got writers. I don't think Kent's writing there anymore. He used to. Maybe he will again someday.
Mhm.
But they got the writers writing. The latest, a Flames victory. Another home ice win. Flames found a way to win ugly in overtime. Triumph over Boston. Seems accurate. Grind it out. It really was. It's one of those things when everybody kind of is like, "Who did you? Yeah. Ooh, okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah." It's like we say, retro. Sometimes you paint the masterpiece, and sometimes you paint the barn. And there was some heavy barn.
Heavy
painting.
barn. Mhm.
Yeah, but the barn's got a new coat of
Got a new
paint on
coat.
it.
Looks good.
I do like the Boston unis.
Yeah.
Just
Classics.
yeah, so classic.
It's way better than that. What do they call that? Heroin bear?
Yeah, that weird kind of. Is that what they call them?
I don't know what it is, but it's not complimentary, whatever it is.
It's a thing like Boston when you play in all these outdoor games and that. Oh, we got to get our old jerseys. Got to change jerseys. You run out of stuff after a while.
Just wear your jersey.
Just wear your jersey.
You got a great jersey.
Just wear the jersey. It's fine. So that's the scoop there. We've looked at the standings plenty. The Flames are within striking distance of a wild card spot. They have 38 points, 3 back.
I've got it.
You've got it?
Let's have a wager on whether they will ever get into a playoff position this year. We don't have to do it today. Something to think about.
Like they just have to be there for one.
Will they
one
ever
day.
crack in to the top 8?
You know who would not like to do that or would have stipulations?
I do.
Would be
So
the hairy one at the end of the table.
So
if
we'll
he
have
were
to
here.
do it before he gets.
Because it would be points percentage. Because with games played, it's going to be like. He can't do make believe.
No.
He can't pretend.
No.
Well, for context, I mean, without for context,
The hell does context have to do with it? Edmonton. Hey?
you know what? I will say yes.
Yes.
I will say yes that for even a moment, or you know what? It's got to be the morning after all the games are done, because it's like, oh well, the so and so still on the ice.
Okay,
but
so start of the day.
there has to be a morning where you wake up and look, and points percentage wise, you're in a playoff spot.
My God,
I'll say yes.
I'm gonna say yes too. I think it's gonna happen pretty soon. Honestly, their schedule seems pretty like they could win the next 4. Seattle, Nashville, Flyers.
And all they do is win at home.
Yeah, they got 4 in a row at home. What are you thinking, Red?
I'm kind of with you. It doesn't make much fun of a bet.
And it's, now with the assholes, why wouldn't we be happy for them? That's okay. That's the goal.
I'd be happy if they're correct in their assumption that they can make the playoffs. Because if you sell me on we're a playoff team, okay, I can't argue with you. I don't agree with it. I don't buy it. I don't think it's a long-term plan with a bunch of older guys, but it is the playoffs. Okay. It's like winning a Stanley Cup. You have carte blanche after, right? We went all in on this, and yes, we're screwed for this year, but
see, I'll do
we
that.
have Banner.
If they make the playoffs and win the cup, I'll do the mea culpa, the apologies. I'll lay it down, all the weapons. Hey, I'm an idiot. You guys are so smart.
Here's the next question then in the Pinder report.
Yeah.
Will they make have a spot in the playoffs ever this year? And we all think yes. Will they make the playoffs?
I still say no.
I still say no. Jack?
No, but I don't think their division's very good.
No stipulations. It's a yes or no.
Right?
answer.
No. Nope.
Okay, so none of us think they make the playoffs. Do they ever? How much longer are we doing this? A year or two? Let's say
Ever.
it's a decade. Oh God! Any chance at a Stanley Cup in that time frame?
I said this to guys. I don't know how much time I got left. In my lifetime, they have 1 cup win.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Is that a statement?
They have 1 cup win.
No, but
my life to this point.
Okay.
Will they win another? It's hard to win, Red.
It's not easy.
It's hard to win.
Some good teams out there.
Yeah.
Some real talent. By the time Colorado falls off, Chicago and San Jose are going to be real good. That's another 5 to 10.
So the questions.
Jack, you were dead when they won. Will they ever win when you're alive?
God, I hope so. Just once, please.
Just 1 cup.
Just one. Like so
Just
much
1
to ask
goddamn
for.
cup.
It's funny because you think about it's like there are generations of baseball fans that cheered for their team and
Oh yes,
Didn't
have
see
never
FO.
seen them.
There's a lot of teams in the NHL. Like you don't get one every 32.
Look at the Buffalo Bills.
4 in a row, Dino.
4 straight, made it there, couldn't win. Oops.
Ooh.
So will they be in a playoff position for even a sniff? It's kind of we say yes.
Yes.
Will they be at the end of season? Jack, you seem to be the most positive.
I'm gonna say no.
Okay. Will they be in the draft? Will they how far will they be in the bottom 5? Let's say.
No.
No.
I agree with Jack on that.
These assholes.
If they made the playoffs, we're playing.
All they do is it just feels like they want them to lose.
Nope.
They go out and they beat teams and then they bitch and moan about
Not
it.
bitching.
It's because we're stuck in the middle.
Yeah, what place?
It's Steelers wheel.
It really is.
What place are we? Oh yeah,
Mid. All right, so last night Flames win by a score of 2-1.
job, boys.
Connor Zary
Us.
gets the overtime winner. Had gone 8. It was his 9th game. He's got 1 goal in his last 9. That's it. So hopefully that turns things
Well, he's
around
the
for him.
Juggernaut for the offense.
Anything else from this game? Again, we've talked about it.
No, you can
Coleman Backlund continue to.
please move on. Go down the. Let's talk about the Sabres because I would love. I'm from Buffalo. Sabres won.
Do you want to talk about?
Look at him. That's a charge.
No, I was going to just did. Michael Backlund has 24 points in 39 games.
Pretty good. Trade his ass.
He just signed a contract.
So what? Perfect. He's under contract.
Michael Backlund leads the team with a plus 15.
I've never and haven't questioned Michael Backlund's ability. I've questioned can he help them win?
24 points in 39 games. His career high is 53 points. Last year he had 56 points, pardon me.
He's crushing it.
He's crushing it.
That's what you need. Veterans to get you 50 points.
Don't do that.
It's so cheeky. It's so sorry. So
what's next? It's the Philadelphia Flyers. 7:30.
That
New Year's
kid
Eve.
they drafted, he's not exactly
Who, Mishkov? Or?
yeah. Isn't he supposed to be lighting the world?
He's got 9 goals, 20 points in 37 games. Yeah, I think there was more expected. There was more expected of him. But I think it's important we give these kids time. I'm patient. Trevor Zegras has cooled a little bit, but he's still a point-a-game guy for them. 37 points in 37 games. I like Travis Konechny a lot. He's a little, you know what he is? He's a little bastard. And I love every bit of it. Love every bit of it. And they've got that goalie there too, right? I wonder if we'll see that goalie tomorrow.
I don't know who that goalie is, but I'm sure.
Oh, sure you do.
Sure we will. He's good though.
You know him well.
Yeah, he's awesome. Like that guy. Real good.
Dan Vladar.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah. He used to play here. There's a good chance you see him tomorrow, maybe. That'd be fun, hey?
Yeah. For sure it will
Bunch
be.
of grumpy bastards.
No, we're not.
Flyers are in Vancouver this
evening.
evening. So
That's
they'll
awesome.
have that travel to deal with.
And the time change.
Yeah.
And the altitude.
Coming back with the altitude and the longitude and the latitudes and all that sort
Big
of thing.
benefit for the Flames.
Elsewhere from last night. Is that it? Move on to the out-of-town scoreboard,
Please.
eh, Jack?
Yeah.
All right.
Please.
The Florida Panthers 5-3 win over the Washington Capitals. Have you seen what's Brad Marchand is up to? This guy is killing it right now.
Vitamin D. Jack, get some vitamin D.
He's leading the Florida Panthers in scoring, 44 points. He has 22 goals
How old is he?
in 37 games.
Maybe that's his.
Well, he's an old goat. 37. See?
Yep.
It's like the universe is just saying, F you guys. Oh, young kids get young. Blah, blah. No, Brad Marchand. Now, Brad Marchand on the Boston Bruins still. Hard pressed to see him having 22. But in Florida, playing with the likes of the guys that he is, I believe it was another 2 or 3 point night for Sam Reinhart. So anyway, they find a way to win last night. Do the Panteros. When you talk about teams that are just hanging around waiting for the playoffs to start.
Bill Zito's not listening to me either. No. Remember I said just tank?
Yeah. You did say that, yeah.
I did.
Yeah. Oops.
I think they should. They're not gonna.
And why do you think they should?
Because you don't have Barkov and Kachuk, and they're hurt. And the likelihood, again, you could get into the analytics and of winning, going to the finals 4 times in a row. I don't think they're financially in need of a playoff run, and they could quickly add a top 5 pick to a roster that will immediately be awesome again next year with Barkov back. And they still are. I'm just saying they could throw in the towel on a season.
Right. I can see why maybe
they
he's
might not even have a draft pick. So.
Not run headlong into that strategy. Tom Wilson had another pair of goals, I believe, last night. Tomorrow, is it tomorrow we get the rosters in Washington? What? Oh, I see. All right. See, that's the hard thing. It's not as
doing it all.
Trying to fucking do everything here. I don't even know what the hell it's
all
called.
All right. Don't. It's too late now. The rosters. Yeah, the big reveal party. Jack, we want to get together?
Which, the Olympic rosters tomorrow?
I think so.
Like, where would it be?
It would be under Wilson.
Yeah, but I guess I've got under B. Because, yeah, we do bring it up when it's a Wilson. It's not every Brian.
No.
It should be Wilson.
Yeah.
I'll work on it. Yeah, I think the rosters come out tomorrow.
Will you?
There was some leakage on the internet. Some leakage on the internet, apparently. Fanatics, who does all you can buy your team stuff, merch stuff.
Oh, I was wondering who could get hold of this stuff.
Apparently on the old web there, you were able to buy some goodies.
Well, if it's McKinnon and Crosby,
Mitch Marner, Hockey Canada Winter Olympics textured puck, Brad Marchand, Nick Suzuki.
I like Nick Suzuki.
I do too. I don't think those guys would be considered slam dunks. I mean, Marner was.
Who the hell are we to question the Canadian?
Yeah, not us. We just sit here and
we don't question management.
Let things take place. Yeah. Elsewhere last night, the Rangers fell in overtime to the Carolina Hurricanes.
But they scored.
They did. Good. Yeah. But they were on the road. So that Peter Kochetkov, goaltender for the Hurricanes, is quite good. He is going to quite likely miss the rest of the season, having some surgery. He's had some issues, been dealing with it. They finally said, you know what? Ow! Get her done, son. Also helps that Brandon Bussey goalie is just winning games all the time.
Name. Great name.
You know what? We care about your safety and your health first. Oh, okay. Wonder if the kid was shit and I was, would it still be the same thing? Oh, for sure it would be. For sure it would be. The Columbus Blue Jackets beat the Ottawa Senators 4-1. Trade involving the Blue Jackets and Jack's Pittsburgh Penguins yesterday. Yegor Chinnikov, the former first-round pick of the Blue Jackets, shipped to the Penguins in exchange for Danton Heinen, a second and a third. Now, Heinen was placed on waivers, cleared, and then so probably what happens there is, hey, we'd like this Heinen guy, but maybe we could do a little thing here. Chinnikov, remember he was the guy that was drafted by the Blue Jackets when old Jarmo Kekalainen, we take Yegor Chinnikov, and no one knew who the fuck he was. Mm-hmm. everybody was like, well, our buddy Sam Cosentino was,
Oh my God! Well,
shit, she's the first round. What the hell is happening? No one knew who he was. I think he's got 3 goals, 6 points in whatever it is, 39 games this year. Said in the offseason, I don't like this coach. We don't get along. We don't see eye to eye. I would like to play in another city, please.
that's good honesty.
Yeah. So that other city is going to be Pittsburgh.
Love Pittsburgh, rivers and hills,
Yeah. So I
winding roads.
So I get the trade for Columbus. Here's a guy that requested a trade. You get him out, you get something back, couple picks. I guess my question for you, Jack, is what are the Penguins doing?
I don't know. I thought we were on the downtrend now, so I thought we were going to embrace the full tank and just keep losing. So I don't really know. I don't have an answer.
If you can get a,
There's still like, I guess he has untapped potential. I don't know. He's a first rounder.
how old is he?
I think he was a 2020 pick. So I mean, yeah, there's still some youth there,
Should be seeing,
but I
some
think
sort of-
the luster of being a first round pick has maybe come off a little bit. Yeah, I thought they were stockpiling picks, and here that's a second and a third, and I guess you can only draft so many guys. You take a shot, and they've been playing okay. Are they a playoff team today?
They're out right now.
They're just a Chinnikov away. That's
Apparently.
what Pittsburgh said.
God, it's so tight. Like,
That's the East.
games in hand for Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Not a lot of wiggle room, Dean.
Can you go back to that there? Okay, so take a look at this. I'm sorry, buddy.
this one?
Yeah, so that's the
Okay.
East. So who's sleeping well at night there?
I think Carolina's the only lock.
Like who's saying, "Oh, buddies, we're good." I think Tampa's going to be there. Detroit, as we said yesterday, since McClellan took over on Boxing Day a year ago, they've been one of the better teams. So maybe they're there.
But who would surprise you by not being there? Like if Tampa fell out of it with the position, the only team for me is Carolina because they've done it so well. And
Yeah.
I mean, I guess Tampa Bay has as well, but I don't know. I just have a different vibe about Carolina accomplishing it. And
Yeah, like I feel Carolina's there, and then it's more on what they've done recently. It's Florida and Tampa. It just feels like they just get there. They're going to be there. I don't know about Philly. I think Washington will be there, even though I picked them in my
I don't know how the Islanders are there.
bold predictions too. But again, they're 2 points out of. They got 46.
Yeah,
They had
like,
44. They're
Go
probably-
back to the other one, Jack. Like the Sabres are at 44.
Yeah, because the Devils, they would like to have a conversation about getting in there, I'm sure. The Rangers probably still feel like they should be in there.
Toronto.
And
Toronto.
how about the Buffalo Sabres? 4-2 victorious over the St. Louis Blues last night, which runs their current winning streak to 9 games. There it is. And I felt I loved it. They actually used the meme last night that we reference a lot here on the show.
9 times.
9 times. 9 times.
9 times.
9.
There it is.
Beautiful.
You get it?
9.
9 times.
Good for them. I'm happy for the Sabres because they've sucked for a real long time.
You know what the turnaround was? I think there was a former player that went in on their broadcast and had an impassioned plea to the fans to not lose hope, to stick with it and keep the faith, that better times were ahead.
See, we're all positive.
Yeah.
All full of positive.
Nothing but positivity.
Positivity and I don't know what else, but
Yeah, we're full of it. All of it.
all of it.
Yeah, we're full of a lot of it. No, they got it done again.
And the fans in Buffalo hate Josh Allen, so they need a team to cheer for.
Yeah, all of a sudden we're done with this guy. And are they in a rebuild? Where are they? It don't matter. Get in.
Yes.
Get swept, losing 5. It doesn't, just get in. Get rid
Oh,
of this 14 years.
If they get in, we're going to a game for the playoff game of Buffalo. Jack, you in?
Oh, yeah.
What?
Why not?
I would like to. That feels like one of those
Why
things
not?
that we would.
April in Buffalo? Oh,
Yep.
baby.
Be a
That
tough
place
ticket.
would be rocking.
Yeah. Would they do tables and stuff like the Bills do? Would they
They
just
have
kind of?
14 years without
Yeah.
your GD, right?
Yeah, they would. Yeah, they would.
Did you see Gronk? He was going to dive into a table the other day.
Yeah. Well, he's a sharp guy. Yeah.
From Buffalo.
The Oilers went into Winnipeg and beat the Jets 3-1.
You don't say. The Jets have packed it in. They are cooked.
Is that it?
Opinion. I don't think they're pulling out of this, which is stupid because we just talked about how tight it is and a couple wins here and there.
But they
Just feel like they're headed in the wrong direction.
there
has to be something going on in Winnipeg. This is not.
They should be much better than this. But they have lost they're losing at an incredible rate, Harry. Last night, they actually do outshoot the Oilers 42-21. It was Calvin Pickard.
Oh boy, pick
41 saves in the Oiler net. Of note, no Andrew Mangiapane in the lineup for the Oilers. He was a healthy scratch. And the words Elliot Friedman, Mark Spector suggesting that the team and the player and the agent are working at finding a new home.
You don't say.
For Andrew. He signed a 2-year deal in the offseason. I think it's 3.6, somewhere in that range. So that's not.
So you don't want to play with McDavid or Draisaitl.
And I think that he's trying to suggest that he's not playing with those guys. So that's why things aren't working out. But I think the data shows that he actually did play with them for quite a bit at the start of the year, and it wasn't a perfect fit. But
I feel like the writing's on the wall for Mr. Mangiapane.
Yeah, it feels like Mangiapane would be packing his bags.
It was a sharp. This guy's awesome.
Felt like it. Play with Draisaitl. Guys, it's going. You know what it's going to be? It's going to be kind of like Hyman Light. It's maybe not going to be 40 goals, but this guy's get 25, 30 goals maybe. Has not worked out. And their July 1 stuff has not worked out. They signed Trent Frederick to that 8-year deal.
Only 8?
Only 8. Couple years for
it's always hard when you sign a big deal team the first year.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
So just patience is all it takes. Okay. We'll let them know. The Avalanche win again.
They're boring.
5-2. They defeat the LA Kings. McKinnon, a goal and an assist. And yes, it's comedy. 16-0-2 at home. They have lost twice in regulation in 38 games. They play 82 regular season games. Half of that, I believe, is 41. So the Avalanche have played 38. 39, 40, 41. To be at basically the midway point of the season and have lost a couple times.
They've given up 11 points, Dean.
Yeah. It's an 11-game point streak. And if you're the GM, what are you adding to this team?
How do you do anything?
Just going to sit back and watch?
I don't know that I would be.
Just enjoy the show. See, that's what we want. We don't hate the team. We don't hate the Flames. How do you guys? Wouldn't it be nice to be a powerhouse? To be one of those teams where they take to the ice. It's like, well, we're in a dogfight tonight. There's a chance if we're not good, we're going to get our asses handed to us. Because these Flames they mean business every single night.
They're here to play.
Have you seen that guy they got leading the league in scoring? Jeez.
Ooh-wee.
Unbelievable.
They have 400-point players.
Yeah. Nashville, 4-3 win over the Utah Mammoth. The Preds have been playing better.
They're ahead of the Flames.
Do you think there's a highly successful YouTube podcast in Nashville where they're winning games and those guys are sitting there bitching and moaning all the time? God damn it. It's the friggin' Mammoth. Like, okay, all right, yeah, you guys are great. Stamkos is old. Marchessault's an old.
Come on,
What are
Trotz.
we doing?
Get your head out of here.
Saros, an 8-year. What are we doing? The Preds, 7-3 in their last 10. 3 points back of San Jose for the final wild card. There's a lot of those teams that have that
There's
same
a
thing.
lot of.
Minnesota, they beat Vegas 5-2. It's a bit of a slide for the Golden Knights.
Bit of a statement for the Wild again.
Wild are a good team. The Sharks 5-4 win over the Ducks. The Ducks came back in that game, but the shots here 42-13 Sharks. Or sorry, for the Ducks.
So that Sharks goalies.
Askarov. Celebrini does it again. Goal and 2 assists. Askarov 38 saves.
Points in 8 straight.
It's bananas, man.
See that? We're supposed to get excited about Coleman and Beck.
No, poor Cole. Yeah, Celebrini, 60 points in 39 games, 21 goals.
Well, we have a 60-point player. Not a chance. Not a chance.
Kadri?
Unless we trade for one.
Kadri's got 31 points.
So he's on pace for. I'll still say no.
Okay. So negative. Why do you have to be so negative?
No, we're a committee group. We're winning.
Yeah.
Committee team.
The Vancouver Canucks, they beat the Seattle Kraken
These Kraken stink.
in a shootout by a score of 3-2. Liam Ogren.
What's this stupid arena called? Climate Change Arena or something?
Yeah, Climate Pledge.
That's a weird one.
It's probably nice, though. We should go.
I heard it's an awesome one.
When we're in Buffalo, we should stop by
Yeah,
Seattle.
maybe Buffalo, Seattle final.
Yeah, Liam Ogren, who was in that Quinn Hughes deal, gets the shootout winner. That deal's worked out just fine for Vancouver so far. The Zeev Boyum deal.
I think it's a good deal. They did damn fine for the situation they were in.
They did. They did
I
damn
think
fine.
Booyam's gonna be good. I don't know about Liam Ogren.
And they got picks. They got all kinds of stuff.
Make a good pick and
Yeah.
it'll be fine.
So that was a scoop there. Couple tilts last night.
Oh, putting up the Dukes.
Yeah, putting up the old Dukes. Some heavyweights going at it. I don't know if I think we got it there, Jackie boy, right? A couple scraps from last night.
I love a good Christmas scrap.
It's
Oh,
possible it's not there because I had issues at the old.
So you don't know how to put it in a folder either?
No, I think I put it in the folder.
You don't know how to. Well, it's not in the folder. Where's the folder?
Thought I put it in the folder.
You and Pinder
I
should work.
definitely edited it this morning.
Not in the folder. I can grab it quick.
Fuck it. Fuck it. No.
Do you want me to pull it up my phone and just hold it up to
No, I mean we could get it, but it's like
who fought?
it's just kind of going through in my head the hours of work that I did between last night and this morning for fucking none of it to be here today. It's good.
Now you were going to print that?
No, the printing wasn't working. I guess just edit shit and then it doesn't. Don't put it in the folder for sure. Christ.
What if you find it and then you have to yell at
No,
you?
it's not there. For sure, it's not there. In fairness, it was. I mean, I just thought I'd.
Who fought?
Elsewhere, football last night. Bijan Robinson's really good. Bijan Robinson, 2 touchdowns. Went off. Had a 95-yard rushing touchdown in the first quarter.
Yeah.
The Rams. Guess they don't. It's whatever. We're a good team. We don't need to worry about the Falcons. We're going to be just fine. But then the Rams did come back and hang on. A Zane Gonzalez field goal late gives the Falcons a 27-24 win.
So
On
that's
Monday night.
back-to-back losses for the Rams. Didn't they lose to Seattle?
Yeah, it's 2 in a row.
There it is.
I think they are locked into the 6th seed now.
Jeez, that's not. They were kind of the.
They were the 1 seed forever.
They were the best team in the NFL.
Toast of the town.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Top of the table, Tommy.
Now they might just be toast. Hope not.
I'm okay with anything in LA going sideways.
Yeah, sure. I was thinking, Jack, this is a side conversation.
Yeah.
Sunday night football coming up is the Steelers and Ravens for the division title
God,
and making the
what a night.
playoffs and all that.
Oh, what a night.
This feels like something we should do together, like stream or something for it.
I'd be down. It might
it
be the
feel
most
good?
boring game in the world, but
Which is why I think if we could ride your emotional roller coaster with you, and I'll be again earmuffs, I guess.
Are the Flames playing?
I don't know.
Sunday.
Not that it matters. I just
Because I was just thinking, like for just pure entertainment, watching him struggle
yeah.
would be the entertainment there.
That's true.
If the
this
Steelers
is the
go and
Jack
roll to a
Cam
win,
scenario.
and he's woo doing a bunch of this stuff.
I'd sponsor the Jack Cam myself.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Give it some thought.
I'll
Yeah,
don't know
I
where-
know. I'd be down.
I'll
Maybe we'll
talk
come
to
in here, get some food
hang
brought
out.
in, have some drinks, some temples,
Mm.
and watch Jack just sweat it.
And that is the 4th.
Yeah, this Sunday.
Sunday.
Nice.
What's your vibe for it as you sit here now? Confidence level, your thoughts?
Confidence level is very low. The offense is just not the same without DK. And I'm still pissed at that fan that got him all wound up and punched him. So stupid. Yeah, I'm not feeling very confident at all. I kind of hope Lamar plays for the Ravens. He sucks against the Steelers. If it's Huntley, they're just going to hand it off a million times, and Henry's just going to destroy us.
Bestie in the league, I thought.
Not against Henry. No,
Curtain?
no curtain. No.
Come on.
So with the DK Metcalf situation, that's kind of what you're referring to.
Yes.
Sounds a little bit like blaming the victim, but what you're saying is the guy that got punched by Metcalf,
Yes, but apparently,
apparently.
this guy has had multiple altercations with DK in the past. Like he has gotten him kicked out of previous football games when he was on Seattle.
I feel like if an athlete gets to the point where he's taken a swing, you've
Yes.
said something.
Yep.
Offside.
It's odd because I'm not even going to bring it up.
What?
No.
Probably could. It's just a podcast.
No, I got things to do.
Got all kinds of time.
But yeah, they don't stand a chance without him. They're throwing to Thielen, Marquez Valdez-Scantling, and
What were
Scotty
they-
Miller.
Why were they going to
To Scantling, I don't know.
MVS
Rogers is
three
just
straight? With
let's
the
just
game?
run a fade to MVS 3 times in a row. No idea.
It's not great. So, Canada World Juniors, big win. They hammered the Danes. What, 9-1? Oh, all right.
9.
I need a better setup. That's all I got, though.
Yeah, good for Canada. What a bounce back. That's awesome.
They got the Finns tomorrow with a chance to win their group, Group B. Win that son of a gun.
Are the Finns any good?
I think they're a point back.
Mhm.
Don't sleep in the Finns.
No, you
That'd be
can't.
my recommendation. That'd be
Nope.
my advice. Don't do it if you get all sassy, hot, and cocky. They might just come and nip you right in the bud.
It hasn't drawn me in.
It will.
Maybe it's because I go to the Circle K so much.
You're going to the Circle K.
Watch
You're,
so much damn hockey at the Circle K.
you're thinking about ski hills and
Mm.
in-laws.
Yeah.
Having a great time. It's just kind of there's only
BCE. What a halt it came to.
it does kind of feel like maybe we need to rev something.
I feel
up.
like we said that though. That was bound to happen.
Oh, for
Very
sure
quickly.
it is.
Yeah.
We're going to have to find some sort of energy. We're in the doldrums.
Yeah.
Maybe this Sunday nighter will be our
Spark.
yeah.
The spark that we need.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind that. I'm gonna say that's it for the pin.
Oh, for sure it is. That was long.
I'm gonna say that's it. TJ Watt may return for AFC North title game.
Does he play offense?
It's not enough, eh? It's never enough for you,
Never
Jack.
negative.
Get one of the best defensive players in the world back and say, "Oh, could you catch a touchdown?" He probably could if
He probably could.
Tomlin would play him.
His brother was good at that.
Yeah, his brother was real good. Yeah. Gosh. That's Pinder Report brought to you by Village Honda. End of the year pre-owned clear out is on. All makes, all models, all need to move. That's the thing about having a dealership, and there's a finite amount of space, and they are dedicated. We've been talking about it for years. They're buying your used vehicles, buying pre-owned vehicles. They want to have that lot jammed, but sometimes you get to the end of the year, you've got the next year's new models coming in, so you're moving cars around. It's like we got to make some room. That's what Anthony and everybody's doing right now, trying to make some room. And you could be the benefactor of a great deal on a pre-owned vehicle now at Village Honda, located in the Northwest Auto Mall. Across the street, there was a little parking lot. A sign went up earlier this week. Sorry, this lot is no longer going to be a parking lot. Which is great because there's too much parking.
Lots of parking.
But what they had done is, of course, it was a pay to park kind of thing. So they had they had one of those pay machines where you go and do the thing. And when I was coming in today, there were two guys over there from the transit authority or something. Clearly their job was to remove this concrete slab that the thing had been bolted to. So the machine's gone, and now it's just a concrete pad and four things. And it looked like there had been some digging and chiseling.
Yep. Always.
Perhaps the ground is frozen because it didn't seem like they were getting very far with hand tools.
+5.
So then there was a chain wrapped around it. Now, again, the pad is only about this high.
Yeah.
So they've got the chain around there, and it looked like maybe they tried with the truck to pull it, but it was maybe sliding off. There was a lot of this going on.
Well, that's what a college education will get you.
There's a lot of that. There's a lot of that going on.
I wonder, Jack, take a quick peek. Maybe
I was thinking maybe we could help them after the show. Go over there and lend our expertise.
You love digging.
Do you see them over there? Or did they finally get it figured out? Because it looked like they were in a bit of a pickle earlier.
Calling in the
concrete
reinforcements.
Concrete was winning when I came across an hour and change ago, I suppose.
They're gone now.
Is the concrete gone?
Yeah.
Good job, boys.
Good job, fellas.
See? That's what you need.
Trust the city. Good job, Ninchi.
Nice job, Ninchi. Well done. Let's take a look at our Bet365 bets for the evening. With Team Canada rosters being announced tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm going with a little Canada, just a little Canada vibe, some whatever you want to call it.
Ole, ole, ole.
Well, whatever. It's just karma, good vibes, positivity. Tonight, the Habs play the Panthers. Sam Reinhart, I believe, had 3 points last night. Marchand had 2, or he had a goal for sure. And Sidney Crosby, he's one of the best in the world. Reinhart, Marchand, Crosby, all to get 1 point tonight in their respective games, plus 215.
Sid's got that new winger.
That's right. He's got, if it's not Brazzers, it's Chinnikov.
Options.
Penguins making a charge. Canes are a tough team. But I'm just saying, get some points here on the eve of the Team Canada announcement. Feels like a good bet for a plus 215 right there. You can do it, and you can do whatever you want. You know what else is great?
I'd have thrown a Suzuki in there.
You can do that. He was available. He was absolutely available. You know what season we're getting into, Rhett? And I know you love it. It's bowl season.
Oh, yeah.
We got lots of bowls. Tennessee. Oh, this one's already started. Is this one started? Because a lot of it comes down to teams I've never heard of before. It's like, I don't know who these guys are. This is fantastic. There's USC, TCU.
So you like
Tennessee.
The teams that you don't know anything about?
Well, not necessarily. I'm just kind of saying. College football. Got the college football stuff. Ole Miss, Georgia, Alabama, Indiana. Whew. Bama. Roll Tide, buddy. Miami, Florida. Got World Junior stuff here going. The double IHF World Junior Championships. Florida State, North Carolina. Do you like Seton Hall or Marquette? Ooh. It's a basketball. That's the thing we tell you. They've got all kinds of, all the it's all there for you. If you're saying, man, I need me some Gonzaga. Well, they're 28.5-point favorites at San Diego. It's a big number, but it's there if you want it.
It's a big number.
It's a big number. Big number. There you go. Bet365. That is what's going on the best app in the world and the best gaming partner going. Bet365. We'll do some of this.
We're going to get yelled at for being negative?
Probably.
Good.
And you know what? I feel like we deserve it. Now, there was a bit of a tone and tenor when we came in. Things weren't great. I mean,
I feel like we
were good for a bit, and then we kind of got talking about the Flames. And yeah. There is a G Fount. Hey, Rhett. How was being drafted at the top of the second round, and where did you think you were going pre-draft? Cheers.
Oof, pre-draft, I had no clue, but I did not want to go the second round, I'll tell you. So I was sitting damn near in tears going, oh, I suck.
Yeah.
And they only showed the first round on TV.
Sure.
So, but then it was Florida, and I'm like, ooh.
That's all right.
It was okay.
Were you at the draft?
Hartford. What a dump. Yeah.
Hartford.
Yeah. The great city of Hartford. Got to party.
Cool.
Now, you were kind of...
I also plummeted in the draft.
Yeah. This is probably not going to spin your mood the right way, but you were, that entire year, you were very much...
Nah,
rounder, weren't you?
the year before, I was very good as a rookie and junior, and I was rated decently high. Then I ate nachos. Went to Japan and got benched. And
if only someone would have told you, just don't eat on Mondays.
Yeah.
Right?
You know what else is odd? When you offer advice from a career as a father to your children, they really pick up on it.
Yeah, they
love to
take that to heart.
Oh, yeah. Let's get really
Thank you, Dad.
Yeah, you really know what you're talking about.
Given your life experience, that must be some sound advice that you're sharing. Yeah. It's much the same at my house.
I didn't know where I was going. I'll be honest about that.
Yeah.
I was worried that it was the Rangers or Detroit. And I'm like, Boston. And I'm like, well, I'm not going to take Sweeney and Bork's spot.
Yeah. I'm going to be playing in the American League forever at this rate. Well, there you go. Handsome Dan is in. 2 goals, $20. What do you even say now? Are we forever doomed to the mucky middle?
Lucky.
I know I probably mean, man, if we could figure out a way to get McKenna, that would be great. He and Parekh looked good on that goal at the WJC. Not sure how to swing that, though.
It's going to be tough, Dan.
Yeah, Handsome Dan. It's kind of been the topic of this show.
But Backlund, Parekh? Jack?
Backlund, Parekh?
Could be Backlund, Parekh sooner than you think, depending on,
Why not?
No need to dream. Thank you, Handsome Dan.
How's that guy look then, McKenna?
He was really good yesterday.
Okay.
Hat trick, yeah. It's another one that I want to talk about. Robbie Anderson. Didn't he play for the Panthers? Now he's what? Robbie
Chosen?
Yeah. 27.99. Big one. Bam. They would be in a playoff spot if they didn't lose to the Sharks. From someone with a half-ass level of hockey played. They got guys starting to have the bounce back season you guys said that they need to be competitive.
Did you guys say that?
I think
a while back.
I think what it was that if you were subscribing to the theory, you could point to some. Could Zeri?
If everyone that played really good last year plays good again this year, plus you get the young guys to do a little bit more.
How do you
Parek and
surpass what you accomplished a year ago. And there would be. You would think, even though he had whatever it was, 17 goals, Sharon Govich can be better. You could expect more out of Zeri. They're probably going to be a little bit more from Coronado. Maybe not from Coleman because he had a great year, but here we are. So, yeah, I mean, Robbie Anderson, 39-27.
full.
If they didn't lose to the Sharks. Well, yeah, and if they didn't beat Vegas. I mean, I understand what you're saying. I'm not trying to.
Sharks are a playoff team.
That's because they're in the last playoff spot there. Yeah.
Not wrong.
Not wrong.
No more?
That is it.
Son of a
That
gun.
is
That was a
all.
big one to end on.
That is it. That's all. Yeah, big, nice little tidy day for the youth centers.
Good. If you don't mind tomorrow, Dean, put together your best New Year's ever program, and
Right.
that'll bring some positivity, some energy.
New Year's thing is not my thing. I
You
guess.
love getting dressed up hitting the town.
No,
Put your top hat on.
no.
Go down
It's
to
one
the
of those
Flames.
things. It gets to be a struggle to stay up. It's like I just want to go to bed.
Oh, I'm gonna crush it.
Are you?
Oh yeah.
I feel like the Flames have a home New Year's game every single year.
I believe they do.
Is that a thing?
Yeah. They make it a big to do. They have champagne. They have fireworks.
I think they have an after party.
Yep.
Players used to attend the after party.
CalgaryFlames.com. Go and check it out. Tickets available for the big New Year's Eve bash. So if you don't have plans, now you do. You're going to the game.
Come on, Jack. You gotta work.
I gotta work.
Sorry, buddy.
Sorry, Jack.
Oh, that's fine. I should probably just stay home, to be honest.
Yeah, the way you act,
Yeah.
and then
It's probably
the fallout. Oof. It's heavy.
Middle of the week, too.
Tough one here now.
But we're gonna work Friday, eh?
Is tomorrow the holidays?
How was the show, Jack? Tough one.
Man,
today.
yeah.
Tough question. Tough one. I know it puts you in a bad spot.
I think you guys had some good conversations.
It tailed off.
Yeah.
It tailed off. How's that?
I thought it was going to be significantly worse than what we ended up doing.
Really?
Yes.
Worse than what we just did.
The first half was good. We had
Yeah.
nice conversation.
It was good.
Yeah. Then the Pinder report.
That's not your fault.
Not my fault, I
Pinder's
guess.
fault.
Yeah. Anyway, tomorrow Jamie McLennan will come in to save us with any luck.
Perhaps.
Find out what his Christmas holidays were like.
What he's
Does
doing.
he go out on New Year's? The Senators play tomorrow. Should probably check that out. It might be he might be getting loaded. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
He's probably that kind of guy. So yeah, we got a big show tomorrow, and it'll be a game day. It's the Flyers. It's New Year's Eve. Wouldn't want to miss it. Nowhere else we'd rather be than right here with all you guys. So we'll do that. So we're gonna do tomorrow. Yeah. See you, buddies.